for Northern Valley. They'll start this way. Theron Cox, a 6'3 senior, followed by Kenton Tallheim, a 5'10 freshman. Then Bailey Sides, a 6-foot junior. Eric Loya is a 6'2 junior. And to round out that starting lineup is the sophomore Foster Brands, who stands 6'2". Coach Sides over there, Coach Kevin Sides and Coach Glenn Brands, they play a lot of players. You'll see Colton Bailey off the bench. He's a sophomore. They get some action. Jeremiah Hanson, a freshman, he's 5'11". Brody Preston sometimes is getting in there. And Drew Skimper has put on some ability to get in there and score as well as we go down there. Let's flip over here to Western Plains.
They called him King Tim Harris, so you can too.
They did call him King Tim Harris. King Tim Harris gets the start.
Hair.
Yeah. King Tim Hair with the headband too.
Got the hair going.
Gets the start. Then Diego Allegra is going to start. He's a junior. John Nava is a senior. Jamie Flax is a senior, and Brian Buffington is a senior. You know, they don't list their heights there, but I'm going to say –
it's probably on purpose, I guess.
I'm going to say 6'1", 6 foot, maybe 6'2". They are not a short team. They're not a small team.
They've got good length over
right there next up to Foster Brands. Foster Brands stands 6'2". There's some height inside. It's going to be a fun one here. I anticipate this is going to be a fast game, and there's going to be a lot of shots going up here as Tallheim to play it in here for Northern Valley as we get this one started.
Play ball.
Into a 2-3 defense, the Bobcats are. They'll skip pass over to Sides. Sides, one dribble inside to the high post. Now to Cox on the low block. Brands will fire the jumper from the square, and no good. Rebound Cox. Loya to reset. They're in a 2-3 defense, but man, they are active in this one. Sides left open for three. Fires the three. Going to be long. Rebound Bobcats.
Yeah, Jamie Weeks is going to come up with that one. And unfortunately, I can't find the stats on Max Preps for Western Plains here, so we're just going to have to see
who comes
out shooting and scoring for this team.
Here's Flax. Now to Diego into the corner, now to Nava. Nava working on Sides as Northern Valley's into that man-to-man defense. Here's Flax. It's knocked out of there by Cox and fought for, and Cox is going to come away with the steal on this one.
Good active hands by Theron down there, and hopefully we can see a game where maybe he can stay a little more out of foul trouble. As the last couple of games, he right when he starts to kind of get going on the offensive side, he has to take a seat.
Yeah, backed, nice ball movement. Loya's left open for three and nails the three. Eric Loya nails that three-pointer, gets Northern Valley on the board quickly, 3-0. I didn't see it, Aim. Help me out.
This ball got poked out, but it looks like it went off the foot of Diego right there. And it's going to go back to the Huskies.
So Tallheim to tune it in here to Sides. Sides to Tallheim. He's left open. He'll fire a three. This one's short, but the rebound controlled by Loya. There's a couple rebounds in the offensive side for Northern Valley. Sides to fire this three. Another offensive rebound, but this one's stolen out of there by Flax.
Rips that one out, Jamie Flax just rips that one out of there.
This one, pressure on defense over there by Loya, going to get through Buffington and go out of bounds. There's quickly a sub now in here. Caleb Weeks, the freshman, going to come in here, and to sit is Diego. Diego's a foreign exchange student, they told me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's always good to, sometimes you end up out here and you don't really know much getting to school here. But when you can get on teams like this, it just lets you bond with these guys even when you're in a different country. I mean, sports is kind of a universal thing and, teamwork.
Absolutely. It's Nava's going right at Sides, and Sides knocks it out of bounds. Buffington to throw it in as yet another sub coming in here for the Bobcats. As Coach Jeff Jones is going to bring in Diego. Had some words for him. Now he's got him right back in the game. Hare inside to Buffington. Has it swatted in there, and the foul call on Loya. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. So Loya's first, team first. Northern Valley active hands here on the man-to-man defense as Buffington steps up and is just long on this first one. Buffington dribbles and eyes his second one. This one is good. 3-1, Northern Valley with the early lead. It's knocked out of bounds by Nava. As they're running a 2-3 defense, but the 2 are coming way out. Northern Valley's going to probably have to exploit them at the high post.
Yeah, Nava and Allegria are really running around up there and really active on the top of this key.
As Loya goes around, one man goes to the rim. Was going to go up for the shot, but was fouled on the floor.
That one's going to be
Diego.
on Diego.
Yeah, Diego picks up the foul. Colton Bailey quickly into the game. Cox to take a seat. Northern Valley will run in quite a few players tonight. Tallheim left open, fires. This one's going to be just short as well. And a big rebound by Hare. Diego gets this one over to Nava as he sets. Now to Flax into the corner to Buffington as they're cutting to the rim, and they can't get it around Loya's long hands. Now Buffington, nobody's in front of him. He's going to go to the rim. Kicks it to Flax. Now a little jump shot is going to roll around and no good for Diego. Sides. Now trying to get it inside to Colton Bailey. It's fought for, tied up, and it'll stay here with Northern Valley. Colton Bailey and Brian Buffington going at it.
Yeah, Northern Valley's kind of struggling to crack this defense so far in this game. They're giving them the long ball, but it's just not falling for them, so they're going to have to start looking inside and seeing if they can create some more opportunities for Foster Brands and Colton Bailey. And I'm not.
Oh, they had it wrong in the scorebook. Northern Valley, as a visiting team, got the ball to start the game. So now this one goes over to the Bobcats.
They had me worried someone got an unnecessary foul somewhere wrong there. So it's good to hear that it was just the possession arrow being the wrong way.
Buffington now to Flax, get it right back to Buffington.
It's going to go to Allegria, over to Nava, back to Buffington.
Good ball movement. Blocked in there by 2 Huskies. Brands and Loya get their hands on this one.
But Nava's ready for
the ball is just bouncing out there as it's going crazy.
Yeah,
and it'll go over to the Bobcats. Loya trying to push a ball down into the corner to Brands. Just couldn't quite get it there.
And that chaos was created by Nava and his active hands and getting in the path of the passing lane.
So Diego sets here in the corner as Tallheim's all over him. Northern Valley stretching that man-to-man defense all the way out. Tallheim gets beat underneath, and Diego makes him pay.
Yeah, that was a good play by Diego Allegria right there.
I don't know if I can say that.
Allegria?
Yeah, Allegria.
That's what the guy on the other side's saying.
Oh, that's what it is. Side's going to fire this 3, and Allegria with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the hometown guy on this one, saying he knows better than us.
Yeah, probably.
So we're just going to repeat.
I'm just hoping somebody's tuning in from Mexico on OpenSpacesSports.com.
Is that where he's from?
Yeah, that's where they said he was from. This foul's going to go against Tallheim. He's a pretty good player out there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's quick and he's aggressive too. He's not afraid of cutting to the basket and banging around a little bit down there in the paint and making something happen.
So I would have never predicted 3-3 with under 4 minutes to go in this one, but that's where we sit right here. As both teams come out a little cold, can't find the basket. Buffington trying to squeeze it around, trying to go somewhere, but Northern Valley's defense is playing a lot better.
Absolutely.
Buffington into the corner to Allegra.
Oh, and they're going to get him for the travel before
he even got there, so you didn't have the block charge situation. As substitute in here for the Bobcat is Hansen, Austin Hansen, a junior. He comes out as Diego sits.
It's probably actually best that was a travel because I thought they were going to get him for the charge. This one gets saved.
Long toss back in there to Tallheim. He made the hustle play, threw it way high, and Cox went and got it. Now they're going to drop it inside to Cox, and he will score with the left hand.
That was great ball movement by the
Five
Huskies
guys touched that one as they threw it around the top of the key and directly in. Loya with a big steal. He's going to go up for it and lay it in.
What I really liked about that possession before this was they didn't settle for a shot either, even though a couple of them could have definitely taken the shot, knowing, hey, it's not really falling from outside the perimeter right now. Let's see what else can happen. And that quick ball movement creates a good shot for Theron Cox down low. As King Tim Hare takes this one all the way down, but just can't quite get it to go.
Flax comes out of there with a rebound. He trying to go to the rim. No good. Kick it all the way back to Hare. And Hare will reset everything. And trying to run a little bit of flex cutting here. Open in the there is the Hansen. Hansen no good. Tallheim pushes the issue here into the corner.
They're going to get Tallheim for a carry here. So that's going to be turned over now, and it's going to be the Bobcats' ball. So we've got a sub now. Jeremiah Hansen's going to come in, and Kenton Tallheim's going to sit for a little bit, catch a breather now. Nava goes to work. Bailey Sides picks him up, and he picks up his dribble. Now he's in a little bit of trouble trying to find someone to go with it.
Hare's going to be left wide open.
And he might have got bailed out a little bit. That one looked pretty clean.
Heck of a play by Hansen. As he just goes up and swats it from Hare, but he's going to get the foul. Hare's first is just short as we've got a couple subs going to come in here. Now Clay Preston will come in for Loya. And looks like Diego's going to wait on Hare. Hare knocks down that second one of two.
And he's going to get himself a breather. Western Plains working with a little less depth over there on their bench. Has 7 guys out here today. So I would imagine that for especially at the intensity they're playing on defense, they're probably going to try to get guys rotating in as much as possible just to give a couple guys breaks every now and then.
More than about a little too fast on the offensive end. It's going to go through Hansen's hands. It's Diego to set it. Now to Flax. Dead ball here. Long drop pass over to
but it works.
Nava.
I guess.
John Nava in there. Trying to find a backdoor cutting Buffington, and does.
Buffington trying to go strong here, get something to go, and they're going to, I'm not sure who they're going to get this foul. It's either going to be on Hansen or Theron Cox. That one's going to also be on Jeremiah Hansen. That's going to be his team second, as it looks like Coach Kevin Sides kind of pleading the case over there. It looks like he's going
oh my goodness,
straight up. Can't do a whole lot with it.
I'm sorry, guys. I've been watching basketball. I don't have a clue how long that's been off. Hey, I'm glad we talk about it like radio, but you couldn't see it.
When people say we have a face for the radio, that's why we got to talk.
I'm so sorry for you guys out there. Buffington's second one is no good as Colton Bailey rebounds.
Kicks it out to Hansen. He's going to push, give it to Bailey Sides. He's quick to fire, and he's going to go to the line and shoot 3 shots. As Hare closed out a little too aggressive on him.
Closed out pretty aggressively. I don't think he really agreed with it. But
no, he didn't like picking up that one.
But Sides, who's missed a couple from the three-point line already tonight, goes to the free throw line to start knocking him in. Now I am. Thank you for all you guys out there who helped me realize what I was doing or not doing, by the case it might be.
I would just like to say those camera angles during that time were probably flawless. That was the only good work I do.
But I tell you
no
what,
one else sees it.
I don't even remember when the replay button it was that I hit it.
I don't know.
It could have been a while. I'm sorry. Here's Sides is going to be 1, 2, give me. No, does not get the third one to fall. Hits the first two.
And Hare is going to get that rebound, get it out to Nava. And he picks up his dribble and gets in trouble again. And he is going to call timeout.
Timeout deep in the backcourt. John Nava does. And we'll take it right here. Northern Valley's going to stay in this tight man-to-man defense. We're going to pressure full court as we're getting close to 1 minute to go. Buffington inside is going to have it up, and it's going to be blocked by a
really late foul call on that one.
I don't know.
Blew the whistle on the shot before that, but, I mean, that was almost too late to call, I would say. But refs saw something.
It's a foul on Cox. Only his first. Buffington to the line. Misses this one. Buffington to shoot another one here. This one also rattles out of there. Good save by Cox there underneath.
That one looked like it was going out the foot of Brands out of bounds.
So we'll set it here with Loya, Hanson, Tallheim, Brands, and Cox. Flax, Buffington, Diego, and Hare.
Really pressuring Loya up there. And I thought they were going to get him with the turnover, but they bumped him a little too much and might have bailed Loya out of getting pickpocketed there a little bit.
Diego picks up his second.
Jeremiah Hanson's looking for somewhere to go with the ball, gives it back to Loya.
Nice pump fake in there. He's trying to make something happen here to Hanson.
Yeah, this is a pretty stout defense that Western Plains has come with. I'm impressed.
Northern Valley fires yet another three. This one by Tallheim's going to be short. Been short on all three of his attempts from the three-point line here tonight as Tallheim. As we're 35 here to go in this first quarter. Northern Valley up 9-5.
We were bragging about the quick shooting and high-scoring affairs that the Huskies have been in, but, you know, the Bobcats have really kind of put the vice grips on them here, holding them to only 9 so far in this game.
I tell you what, that is a great way to put it because the defense from the Bobcats has been outstanding.
Yeah.
Inside to Hare. Up and over with the baby sky hook. No good. Tallheim with the rebound.
And I guess luckily for the Huskies, they're also playing pretty stout defense over there and holding the Bobcats to only 5 so far as they get 2 more on the board here. Foster Brands.
Rattled that one in there for Brands.
Finds the scorebook.
Pushing up here to, Nava going to make it the issue. Up here to Flax. Flax is going to be up and score with now under 2 seconds to go. Will Tallheim get it off? He does not get it off in time. Going to be no good. And that'll take us to break. Northern Valley up 11-7 over Western Plains.
All-American Glass is there.
Coming back here into this one. As Northern Valley out to an early lead. Sides is open for a three, but passes it up here for Tallheim. Tallheim knocks it down from the corner. Tallheim's first three of the game. He's shooting 1 for 4 from deep here tonight. Northern Valley with that man-to-man pressure. Full court, full distance, giving it all they got there. And it's paying off as Loya's going to get a steal here. Cross between the legs over to Sides. Nobody's on him. He whips it inside to Brands for an easy one, and he rattles it in. Great pass in there by Bailey Sides.
Yeah, and we might be seeing a wave coming to points from the Huskies as they get the 5-second violation there with the press and just nowhere to go from Tim Hare.
Northern Valley is denying everything on that inbounds. Here's Sides to throw it in underneath on this one. Goes into the corner to Loya. Nobody's guarding him. He's going to fire the three. Going to be long. Sides will control the rebound, and it's going to be a foul on Flax. Flax fighting Sides for that rebound. Gets called for like a reach-in foul.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
First foul for Flax, and the 4th team foul. Another shot over into the corner for Loya. Nice little drop pass, but Brands couldn't control it.
It's going to stay here with the Huskies as it was on the ground, and Sides picks it up.
Inside a no look to Cox. Skip past Aloya in the corner for three. No good. Tipped in and good by Brands.
I wasn't sure if Brands hit that in or if a Western Plains guy kind of helped him out. But we're going to give it to Brands in the book.
Timeout, Coach. We do a game. They score in waves, and this wave is coming hard and it's coming fast. As Buffington now will get it here in the corner. Now to Diego. He's going to be doubled here by Tallheim and Brands. Now Buffington with a pull-up jumper over Cox, knocks it in. That's how you beat a press, boys. You go right at them, and you find a spot, and you knock down a jump shot.
They give a little bit of pressure of their own. And
stolen by Diego. Now to Buffington, his second jump shot in a row. He knocks that one down too.
He's kind of got a pretty mid-jumper, doesn't he?
He does. Give him 5 on the game so far for Buffington. Inside to Brands, back in and out. Northern Valley starting to really move the ball.
Yeah, and just as Northern Valley was kind of starting to put some distance between them, Western Plains is starting to fight back and keep this close. And this one's going to be off there in Cox's hands, and it's going to go back the other way. We're going to see this press at work again, see if they can get it broken.
Buffington here in the corner going to have an opening for Diego, and nobody's in between him and the basket. He drops it for Flax. This one's going to go off of Cox and out of bounds.
Got a little fancy there. I thought he was just going to take it up for the layup and probably could have got it or at least got to the line. But
I think the early intimidation there by the Huskies, blocking like 3 or 4 shots there early in that first quarter, might have gotten to his head.
It does do that.
This one for Nava is going to be no good. Timeout by Coach Sides as Tallheim had it on the ground.
A lot of timeouts right now.
And a 30-second timeout here in the half. Northern Valley keeps possession on that timeout called by Coach Sides. And Sides dribbles it off his foot and out of bounds. He knows he's frustrated with that one.
Maybe trying to plead his case with Dad over there, Coach Kevin Sides, but there's not a lot of case to plead when you just dribble it off your foot like that.
Yeah, he's a good ball handler. That just sometimes happens. Is you got to have.
They're going to get Tallheim for the block here.
As Tallheim ran into the screen that was set there by Nava.
I don't think he really saw it there. He was just
no, he didn't see it. It was kind of one of those football hits.
Kind of ran through a wall there.
This one's going to be stolen by Tallheim, I thought, but Diego comes away with it. Somebody's got to help him out. Buffington inside. Tries to squeeze it over to John Nava. Now Nava's got it in the corner, gets it inside to Flax. Jump shot is no good for Flax. Rebound Colton Bailey.
And that's what he does best right there. He does the dirty work.
All game long, Colton Bailey's there.
The kind of stats that you don't really see out of the scorebook sometimes. But, you know, he's out there and he's doing his role for his team. And he comes in and he's a motor. That's a little too many steps there.
Travel call here by Diego.
Good idea with the Euro step that he just ended up with too many guys in front of him. Had to take one more than I think he wanted to.
Yeah.
Even. But when you're in that position, there's nothing else to do but try to get away with it, I guess.
(18-11) Northern Valley into this lead. They need to continue to push the ball inside. They've kind of fell in love with the three-pointer right here. Nice lob upside to Cox. It's going to get slapped and go for Cox.
I heard the slap up here, so.
Yeah, that was a nice little lob pass there from Colton Bailey. Cox with a turnaround jumper. He got the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot.
And that's Diego Alegria's third foul.
Oh, man.
Team fifth.
That's not good.
No, he's kind of their speedster ball handler up front.
Cox knocks down the free throw, give him 5 for the game.
Good job by Theron going up strong there.
Home run ball here to Hare. King Hare tracks it down. Going to go right to the rim, tries to go over Cox, which is not easy, and Sides comes out of there. Now to Loya. Nobody's between Loya and the basket. He's going to lay it up and in. That's where Northern Valley can really hurt you in transition. They do a good job of sharing the ball and advancing it via a pass instead of the dribble. Here's Diego. And Flax. Now to Diego.
Yeah, they're going to get Theron Cox for the push on the ground here before the shot was off.
That'll be his second foul.
That's a team 7, so we're going to have a one-on-one situation now.
Diego to the line. Could have been a really bad situation there for Diego with 3 fouls, pressure right at the rim. When the whistle blew, I thought it was going to be on Theron, but not 100%. Diego goes to the line and no good on this one. Cox skies for the rebound. Colton Bailey back outside to Sides. Sides tries to squeeze it in. Saved by Cox. Now open for 3 is Sides. This one's going to be just short, but Northern Valley just dominating the rebounds.
And Tallheim goes into the wall over there. Hopefully he's all right and didn't hit anything too bad. He had to go through the chairs. Unfortunately, couldn't get it saved in time. That would have been
a good thing there wasn't a brick wall. He'd have ran through that as well, right?
Yeah, kind of like that screen earlier. He gets a full head of steam on him. There's nothing that can stop that kid. He's a good ball player, aggressive.
Flax inside to Buffington. Turnaround jump shot inside, good for Brian Buffington.
And that's been the best offense that Western Plains has had so far, is they can get Buffington the ball with the little shorter mid-range jumpers. And that's where they need to keep going back to right now until they can get something else going. And this one got tipped by Hare. He didn't know if there was someone behind him or not.
Well, with Cox and Colton Bailey both kind of looked away thinking that Sides was going to somebody else there. And trying to control it was Tim Hare.
Yeah, kind of get bailed out a little bit.
Reached out and just caught a fingernail in his head, fell to the ground. Tallheim open for 3. This one's going to be short, but rebound controlled by Cox. And that is going to be Diego's 4th foul.
Unless they give it to Flax.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they give it to Diego Alegria here. That's his 4th foul. And like we said, they don't have a lot of depth over there on that team.
So the substitutions come in. Drew Skimper here on Northern Valley side, and Buffington back in for Hanson for Western Plains.
We'll see what Drew has in store for him down here. It's kind of been a bruiser of a game down in the paint so far.
Sides open for 3, no good. Rebound by Buffington, push to Nava, and here we go. He's going to go right to the rim. Stop, turn around, swatted by Cox.
Sides is going to give it back, and we're kind of all over the place right now, but Nava ends up with the ball. I think he's going to just take it out and reset.
Hare inside to Buffington. Now to Diego. He'll fire a 3, no good. Long pass forward to Loya, but he couldn't hold on to it as it goes through his hands and out of bounds.
Not a bad idea, but, yeah, that one just a little too slick, I guess.
Buffington now to Diego. Northern Valley's pressure is impressive here tonight. As we were talking about the Bobcats defense to start this one off, but if you look up there at that score clock with 2:30 to go, Northern Valley is only giving up 13. And here's going to be a foul on Flax. No, that's Hare, excuse me.
And I think we're going to one-on-one situation also on this side now, so Theron Cox is going to go to the line.
For the 1+.
I'm not sure what number of foul that was on Tim Flax.
No, it was on Hare.
Yeah, sorry.
It's his second. There's Austin Hanson, the junior, will check in. So will Jeremiah Hanson. So you really got to pay attention when I'm calling Hanson out there right now.
Green Hanson, white jersey Hanson. Like, we're not going to be able to think that hard, though, in the middle of things. We're just going to have to say Hanson. We're going to have to let you guys figure it out at home.
The lasers missed by Cox.
This is going to be a foul on Loya.
And Buffington will go to the line.
And that's going to be the team 8th right now as Loya's going to go sit. And we're going to see Clay Preston come back into the game for some action. you don't really want Eric Loya picking up a couple cheap ones here towards the end of the half. So we'll see if Kevin Sides plays him a lot going back and forth into this one.
I think he probably will sit the rest of the way here.
As Buffington gets the first one to roll in.
That lineup for the Huskies is Cox, Skimper, Clay Preston, Jeremiah Hansen, and Bailey Sides. Hare, Nava, Buffington, Hansen, and Flax for the Bobcats. Wide open for three is Hansen.
He's been hot from downtown lately, but couldn't get that one to go.
I don't have very many three-pointers in the books here for Northern Valley so far in this one.
No, they've
only got 23 and
pretty dry from outside to start this one off. This one just gets away from him.
Yeah, Buffington trying to squeeze it in there to Nava. Couldn't get it to him.
The coach says you got to work a little harder for it than that. You can't get it and settle for the easy stuff because it's just not going to be there.
Western Plains is staying in that 2-3 defense, really aggressive on the passing lanes. This is, we hadn't even talked about it. Great job by Cox inside, and he scores again. This is a kind of defense that Drew Skimper can live on if they can get it to him.
Given that middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his bread and butter right there. We've been
talking
about
for that one.
Talking about Buffington's mid-range shot. Drew Skimper's got a pretty sweet mid-range shot of his own. But
well,
I thought he was going to take it there.
Skipped into the corner to Clay Preston. He'll fire a three off the glass. No, but Tallheim with the rebound. Another stolen out of there by Cox and scored.
Darren's putting up some pretty impressive points numbers right now.
He's got 9. Lob over to Nava. We're 1:15 to go on this one. 27-14, Northern Valley up.
Hare's going to set the offense here, get everyone established, try to make something happen here with just over a minute left in this half.
Buffington to the rim. Going to be blocked by Cox again inside.
He's been saying his name a lot right now.
He's been working hard, and he spent some time on the floor. A lob inside to Skimper. Kicked right back out. Skimper with the rebound. No good. Hansen with the rebound. Lob inside. Skimper will clean this one up and score. Drew Skimper gets into the books.
Hare's looking for somewhere to go with the ball. And
5-second call.
Violation.
As he's trying to.
Hare's trying to plead his case a little bit there.
The official's trying to tell him he doesn't have to pick it up right away. And that's what he's doing. As soon as he picks it up,
you start the count.
You got to start the count. So he's trying to help him out there a little bit. Cox thought about a turnaround jumper. He's going to kick it out, and it'll be a backcourt violation.
Jeremiah was looking to cut back inside there right when the ball left Theron Cox's hands, and turnover on the Huskies.
.23 seconds left to go in this half. Hare inside to Buffington.
And they're going to get
Hansen,
Jeremiah
I believe.
That's going to be his third foul.
Third foul for Hansen.
Yep.
Hey, he knew he was going to get some minutes tonight. He wanted to play hard. Don't worry, Mama. I'll get some fouls in the books. 3 fouls for Hansen early in this one as he shakes his head and heads to the bench here in the first half.
Yeah, and Bailey Sides is going to come in for him for the last 17.6 seconds of this one.
Buffington's free throw no good, but controlled by Nava. Shot up there, no good by Nava. Thought he got a foul, no call. Sides is going to the rim, going to drop it for Clay Preston, but he was not ready for it.
Yeah, kind of just some miscommunication there. Maybe forcing it a little bit, but
2.5 to go here.
Won't be too big of a deal as long as they can keep the Bobcats off the board going into halftime. So they look for the long
pass. Going to be knocked out of there by Skipper. He's going to have an opportunity. No. For the big man. Misses the three-pointer at the buzzer. No sides.
So they're going to go right back to the tight man-to-man defense here. It's going to be off the foot of Loya. It's going to stay right where it is.
Buffington gets this one into Legger, but stolen by Tallheim. Up and in for Tallheim.
Yeah, kind of off of Alegria's hands there. And the Huskies got an easy 2 to start this one. Diego looking to go somewhere with it, finds Buffington. Flack sealing off Theron Cox down low. I thought they were going to give him the ball.
Flax is open, but decides not to fire that 3. Here's Nava. Into Flax on the wing. Looking for somewhere to go. Is this one stolen by Loya? Waiting for numbers, finds him with Tallheim. He's going to score it. That was a great patient play by Eric Loya. Hare open on the corner shot there as Tallheim's going to advance the ball to Sides. Sides is looking at a 3, doesn't, but Loya will fire it. This one's going to be short and rebounded by Nava.
Hare's going to set up the offense here for the Bobcats, try to get something going as he's trying to get the ball to.
Oh, Theron Cox with a steal. He can get up and down. He's going to be fouled from behind. I thought he was going to throw that one.
Trying for it.
I thought he was going to throw that one
I think
hard.
Flax kind of thought maybe he was trying for it too and didn't want to see it.
Could have been the first time we got to call a dunk, man.
I know. I've been waiting to say boom shakalaka for a long time.
Oh, you're going to have to beat me to it. This foul will go against Flax. And Cox to the line. See if he can put some arch under this one. First one off the mark here for Theron.
And they're going to they still have the old foul count up, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's only the first one of the half for the Bobcats.
Nice rebound there by Sides. No good.
Theron
Cox cleans it
up. To the line.
And he uses the left hand and puts it in. As that free throw attempt really hit a lot of front iron and not a lot of more than that. Sides threw it back up. I thought he was going to get it in, and Cox went right to the line to score it.
That puts him at 11 points now.
It's
double digits.
The foul goes in the books against Flax, his 3rd.
As the scorer's table's kind of getting things cleared up.
They can do that while he's shooting them. Let him shoot them. Here we go. Second team foul.
Yeah, you don't want to get cold right there, I guess.
Like I said, when Theron's got some arch on this shot, it's got an opportunity. Sometimes it can look like a laser.
He's going to play volleyball. He's used to the downward spike.
That's right.
Angle.
Where's he going?
Morningside College in Sioux City.
Morningside College. He's signed to play volleyball there.
NAIA school over there in Sioux City, Iowa.
Is this one's going to go against Flax as well? No, Hare.
Not sure.
No, they give it to Tallheim. No,
they do give it to
Loya. I don't even think he was standing there.
I wasn't even sure what was going on. As they give the ball into Buffington.
I didn't know. I didn't see that one there. Buffington, this is where he's made his hay all day long. He'll score.
He has 11 points now, too. He's just smooth right there on that mid-range jumper.
Extremely smooth in that mid-range game is right.
Just looks like very patient.
Inside to Cox, dumps it to Brands. Brands up and in.
Good vision by Cox there, seeing Brands coming down the lane. And good job by Brands shooting that over Buffington. We got a turnover, and Brands is going to get another easy 2 there as Sides gets the ball to him. And this is what we talk about, this press. Makes them score in waves.
Well, even when the three-point ball is not falling, Northern Valley can beat you up in a lot of different ways as Loya steals this one again.
Yeah, and I think he didn't quite get it back around. They're going to get him as out of bounds, but great hustle by Eric Loya there, picking it out of the air.
That was awesome. Let's see if we can pick it out of the air there. He just stepped on the line.
I mean, that takes some true athleticism right there. Whether it was out of bounds or not, you got to give the kid props.
Well, there's caution tape there. He knew not to go there, right?
I guess.
Nava working on sides.
They're going to get sides for the push. Against Nava there. We'll let you at home decide what you think of that one. Buffington's trying to find somewhere to go with the ball, and they get him on the 5-second call there.
Throws it to the rim for no avail. And we're going to have a timeout here by Coach Jeff Jones. Loya to key it in here for the Huskies. Over to Tallheim. Now to sides. He dribble penetrates. Nice dump pass in here to Cox. He's going to get it up, and he's going to get a foul call and go right back to the line. Cox, I think, is just about as efficient with his left hand inside as he is with his right hand.
I would agree with that.
Close to the bucket. I think that's where that volleyball kind of flavor kind of plays into it.
That foul is on Tim Hare there. That's going to be his third, and looks like the team third of the half. Theron gets the first one to go. Got a little more arch on that shot like you were talking about.
Like
He got nothing but net there.
Yeah, that one looked a lot smoother. See if he can echo that one with another one. Yep, there it is. Nice shot by Theron.
He's getting dialed in from the free throw line now.
He's got confidence, man.
Yeah, he does.
I want to see him get a steal out here. As we got a substitution, that's Caleb Weeks in, the freshman here for the Bobcats. Tries to dump it inside and does to Buffington. Skip past to Nava, wide open for three, and drains it. You cannot leave him open. He nailed that one. Sides tries to squeeze this one in where it can't go. Luckily, the Huskies control it. Inside to Brands at the top of the key. Going to drive in and fire this one. No good. He'll get his own rebound tipped up and in. Cox with a rebound. He's going to go up with the left hand, have it swatted by Buffington, but he gets it back again. Here's Loya with a pump fake and a hesitation. Inside to Brands. Good.
Good job by the Huskies there, finding the open spot, and also attacking the offensive glass, because that's really what got to those 2 points, is keeping that drive alive like that.
Northern Valley, even when one player gets beat on a dribble, their help defense has been tremendous tonight.
I see Nava try to take a couple more shots from outside as he saw that first one go so well.
Buffington with a pump, no good. Cox with the rebound, long outlet to Tallheim. Tallheim quickly up to Brands. Brands up and in. Brands with a quick 8 in the quarter. As Northern Valley's now on pace.
Yeah, they're starting to pull away. And it's all because of those active hands on defense, making some quick, fast opportunities, and they're just smothering the Bobcats right now.
Black's down to Nava and to Weeks in the corner.
Double foul. Ref didn't like them fighting each other down in the paint.
Four new in here for Northern Valley. Preston, Colton Bailey.
Which I've never really known what you do when you're in the post, because you don't want to give the other guy any leverage.
No.
So, I don't know.
Double foul. Double foul was called, which means they'll go to the possession arrow. And it will be should be Northern Valley's ball.
And they're going to clarify that right now, I think.
Coming out of half. So that basket's going to be erased in there with the double foul. It should have been up to it. The score clock rang in with a buzzer. And the way, if you want to open your rule books, here you go. Here's the old official days for you. If they go ahead and blow it dead before the whistle, then it's an active deal and it can be corrected. So this one can be corrected, and if it is supposed to go to Northern Valley, it will go to Northern Valley. If not, I am just blowing smoke, and you're not going to trust me the next time around, I guess.
Well, I think you're correct either way. I mean, it's just a matter of if they get it fixed in time. And the thing about that double foul is that's going to be Flax's 4th foul.
Oh, ouch. I didn't realize that one.
Yep.
I didn't mark him down.
I think
in
it's
the
there in
books.
Cox's 3rd and Flax's 4th. If I am correct. I wasn't sure about.
You are correct. That's what it is in my scorebook. Yep. As we hear from the PA announcer, Northern Valley does turn it over here into this one. Sides into Skimper. Skimper lives at the free throw line.
That's where he's money right there.
Man, he's like a secret weapon.
You know, right now he's just a freshman, so maybe it's not the focus of other teams, but the older he gets, you better believe that some defenses are going to start being like, hey, we need to really, really be strong and secure right here in the middle of this paint.
As Austin Hansen up and with the score there.
That Drew Skimper guy is going to come, and he's going to make his living right there.
Colton Bailey trying to go somewhere. He's surrounded by 4 of them. Finally gets it kicked out here to Sides. Sides gets it now to Hansen. Hansen back to Sides as they're doubling the ball out front. Sides goes around him. Nice try to get a little drop pass
Good
in here.
idea
Just a little strong.
Yeah, just a little strong on the bounce. And Colton Bailey didn't have both hands. He kind of had one tied up, blocking out the defender, or else maybe he could have handled that.
47-23 now. Northern Valley out to a big lead as Hare will set King Tim Hare, just one homecoming king. He's going to get his, I thought he got it picked. He didn't. Here's Buffington to the rim. Kind of loses it once. He's doubled in there by Skimper, and timeout by the coach, Jeff Jones.
Yeah, they haven't really had any easy opportunities out of the gates on this one.
Lob in here to Buffington, and it's going to be long as Hansen contested that one. Nava going to fire this 3, no good. Austin Hansen with an offensive rebound and his 2nd bucket of the 3rd quarter. Skimper's going to be short on his as he was fading back.
They're going to call a foul on Jeremiah Hansen. That's going to be his 4th. You haven't seen him foul out of many games, let alone a varsity game.
Jeremiah Hansen picks up 4, and he probably doesn't even notice. He doesn't even know it. Here's Hare. Now to Buffington. Flax here on the wing. Back screen in there was a beauty.
Nava's trying to do something here.
Nobody's
Bailey Side's not getting him anywhere to go.
Not an inch.
And they're going to say a foul on Flax. I think they're going to give it to
Hansen, maybe.
No, I think this one's going on Drew Skimper.
Okay, Drew Skimper gets that one. Nice play by Flax as he just turned and went up strong as an ox. Flax is he is a strong kid in there. Buried the shot and goes to the line to hit the 3-point play. This one's going to be long, but Hare rips a rebound.
The king comes down with the ball. It's going to be a jump ball, though, as they get tied up here. Tallheim takes point guard duties as Bailey Sides is sitting out for a little bit, and Clay Preston's going to give this one back to the Bobcats.
We work under a minute to go here in the quarter. Great play by Buffington.
Yeah.
As he went out, Skimper was trying to chase it down too. As he was standing out of bounds, he just threw it to Skimper.
We've seen that quite a bit tonight, actually.
That's a great play. I think old Carly Flax pulled that one off in the girls' game as well.
Yeah.
Nava open for 3. He's going to be short. Buffington with the offensive rebound.
Tips it over back to Nava. And Nava's going to see if he can.
Nice scoop play there by John Nava. As he scores that one. They're on a little bit of a run here. Skimper from the top of the key is going to be missed, but Colton Bailey with the rebound, and he'll go back up. That foul as he was trying to contest the shot was Hare. Tim Hare was right there, and he's going to get it.
Yeah, it's his fourth now, too.
It's his
A lot
fourth.
of people getting a lot of fouls here. Colton Bailey's going to get the first one to go easy.
Bailey knocks it in. Good to know he's got enough free throw touch there, right?
Yeah.
Does a lot of bruising, and that's kind of his game.
But he's got the finesse, too.
He's got the finesse there to knock in the free throw. I have not seen him take a shot outside of about what?
5 feet.
Yeah, but he does a dang good job of what he does and knocks these two down.
I think he should take a couple more shots from the high post with those two. It looks like he's got it down.
I agree. Let's see him stretch his game here.
We talk about Drew Skimper from the high post, but I bet Colton Bailey is pretty smooth from that shot as well.
With those touches there, it was real nice as we work under 15 to go here in this third quarter. Now at 10 seconds. Sides going to come away with a steal, but
just can't
reel it in. Couldn't reel it in as he reached out with his left hand and knocked it away. .5 here to go. See if they can get the ball into Buffington here to get one off. Flax is going to fire for three. Bank is not open. I thought it was in. Clint Cox on your broadcast along with Aim Baird. He's doing some camera work and some color work if I let him talk. This one's stolen by Tallheim just the same way the second half started. The fourth quarter starts the same way as Tallheim scoops and scores. Nava now to Buffington. This one's stolen by Sides out front. Quickly up and in for another layup for Bailey Sides.
Not in their normal press. They're just in a full court man right now.
They're just playing man-to-man defense is all they're doing. And Loya now is going to get the steal here.
Tim Hare tried to save it, but he couldn't.
So Tallheim, Sides, and Loya all with steals in the first 35 seconds. Two of them lead to a quick bucket, and that's enough for Coach Jeff Jones.
Why not stop by at Almena or Norton's locations and visit them online at equitybank.com to let them show you why equity means more.
Sides goes around Nava inside, kicks it to Tallheim in the corner for three. Short, no good. And Hare with the rebound.
About the only bad thing you can say about Norton Valley's game tonight is their three ball has not fallen very well.
Yeah, I don't have them for very many three-pointers.
Taking a lot of shots. It's just been a drought from outside.
Long three here by Nova.
Nava though, not near as dry.
Nava step back and say, "Let me fire one of these."
That was that old Jimmer range. I don't know if anyone says that anymore.
The old Jimmer range. That's something there.
I might have just dated myself on accident.
Yeah, so that's Nava's second three of the game. And that one went down smooth. He's working against Tallheim here with it around the back.
I think
dribble.
he should shoot it from the Bobcat.
He thought about it. Now here's a trivia. It wasn't as he gets it into Hare.
Yeah, kind of gets out of a bad situation there. No harm, no foul.
Now wasn't Jimmer a Bobcat, wasn't he?
Is that where he played in the pros?
No.
No, it was a BYU Cougar.
Oh, he's
close
a Cougar.
enough. Close enough. It's another cat.
Meow. Inside to Austin Hansen with the turnaround jump shot. No good. Here is Tallheim. Up quickly to Brands, who's out in front of everybody with the layup, and good for Brands. Loya with this steal, and he'll go to the rim and score it as well.
And you can see a little bit of frustration out of the Western Plains side of things now. They just really can't get much going right now, and it's not the press. It's just full court man. And
now they're not trying to do anything fancy. They're just playing straight up man and being willing to go after a ball and maybe somewhat of a position. Nice up pass here to Sides as he's looking for Loya kind of trailing through, and he does, and he walks in there and nails it. That was a good, steady play all the way around there. This one's going to be a little strong for Buffington.
A little too high. He's a tall kid, athletic kid, but that one was a little.
You know, I really think now as we got into the fourth quarter here, The ability for Northern Valley to go 4 deep on that bench is starting to play as a factor. And then
yeah, and those JV guys over there, we didn't get to play JV tonight just because there's not enough guys, but this Northern Valley boys JV is undefeated on the year still, and that's showing because those are your guys coming off the bench and coming into this action, and where they've had a couple games where they've gotten to pull away, those guys are starting to see varsity minutes. And that's gonna really help the Huskies out, especially down the stretch here, the long stretch. And I don't know if I even got that one on camera. My bad. It looked like it was kind of on the line there a little bit, but
his foot stepped all over the line. I don't know what he was looking at, but it's all right. Here it goes. It's going to go to the rim. And Nava, the hot hand from deep here just a little bit ago, he'll go right to the free throw line.
Darren Cox is going to pick up his 4th foul.
His 4th foul on the evening.
Yeah. Can't quite get the first one to go there. As Clay Preston's going to come in for Bailey Sides, and Austin Hansen's going to let Buffington sit for a minute. Nava sees the second one go after bouncing around, but gets it to fall in, and the Huskies are going to take it the other way. And that's a kick. Looked like he tried to nutmeg the defense there, and would have been cool, I suppose, but hit a foot.
Hit a
Bobcat
foot.
defenders.
Inside to Theron Cox, up with the left hand and in. I tell you what, give it to him on the left side.
Yeah, he's playing a great game.
As Weeks to the rim, goes up and around and scores over Foster Brands.
Coming in off the bench and making a difference already. I like it.
The freshman Weeks not afraid to go at him.
Pretty quick kid in there.
This one's going to be missed.
Darren and Flax are getting tied up with the ball. It's going to be a jump. It's going to
stay here with Northern Valley, we think.
Well, yeah, they've gotten the possession thing kind of confused a couple times tonight, so I don't know anymore.
Cox sits as Colton Bailey in. Austin Hansen also into the game there as well.
Clay Preston gets the ball out to Tallheim on top.
Loya left open for 3. No good. Brand scoops up a rebound, and he's going to go to the line. He got clobbered in there.
Yeah, Hansen came out on him.
I think they
pretty
got
strong there.
I think they got Austin Hansen on that one. No, they didn't. They gave it to Buffington.
I really thought that one was on Austin Hansen. But I suppose Buffington had fouls to give, too. And
Yeah.
It's only his first of the game. That would be the team 6 of the half. Brands can't get the first one to fall there. Teammates give him a little encouragement, say, hey, you got this. We've seen you make shots before.
Brands will knock this one in.
Yeah, he usually doesn't miss 2 in a row.
And
we
Rero.
jinxed him. We're sorry, Foster.
I just wanted to stay on the floor as Simper was getting ready to check in for him.
Give him a little more time. Weeks gets the ball to Hare there. And Tallheim is at work on defense right now.
Inside to Hansen. Now back to Nava. Going to fire another 3. This is going to be just short. Long outlet pass to Brands. Up and down. And
Wouldn't have
in
happened
for
if he made
Brands.
a shot.
That's
so.
right. Brands gets that one as well.
Weeks kind of losing his shoe out there, trying to put it on. His teammates are leaving him. I think he doesn't have it on yet. He's just kind of sitting in half a shoe right now. Caleb Weeks is. So hopefully they don't expect him to like go in for a layup. I'm impressed. He's going with the slipper style. He's just running around like it's on.
Yeah, there we go.
Poor kid, man. That was a long time.
There it is. As Skimper kicks in for Brands. Also Flax in for Weeks.
Nava looking for somewhere to go with the ball here. It looks like he's trying to go with the lob, but gets it into Austin Hanson instead. Yeah, they got him for the travel. Left the ground just enough. Kind of doing the pump fake there.
As Hanson's going to check back in here for Northern Valley. And Loya to sit.
Hopefully Hanson doesn't pick up his 5th foul here
I bet he does.
too quick. You think he's going to foul out this game?
Yep. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, man.
That's true.
Weeks
Caleb,
back in.
Going to give Nava a breather here. You might be able to see the exhaustion setting in for Western Plains a little bit here. They don't have the depth. They don't have the 4 guys that are coming in like the Huskies get the advantage of doing.
Yeah, I really agree with you. As we get deeper into this 4th quarter, Northern Valley's pressure defense just wears on them, and defensively it takes a lot of effort to get going. Yeah. When I was looking at the records here pregame, these teams had lost to the same teams. They'd lost to Logan Palco. They'd lost to Wheatland Grinnell. And they'd won some of the games at Northern Valley. They were kind of equal coming in, but Northern Valley is in such a good spot here going into the league tournament. Cannot wait to see what happens there as Tallheim buries his 2nd 3 of the game.
Yeah, they're kind of a whole new squad since the first half of the season. They've got new life to them, a new intensity to them, and some of those teams that got a win against Northern Valley the first time, if they see them again, they better at least be mindful that they're not playing like the same squad that they were at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, just think about this. On the boys' side, Northern Valley is the 6th seed in the league tournament.
That's a tough 6th seed.
That is one tough 6th seed, I can guarantee you. In fact, I'd put money on right now Northern Valley wins the league tournament. You heard it here first, as they are just playing extremely well. Preston gets a foul up top. This is going to be their 5th game in a row that they have won by stepping on the gas and getting to the running clock in the 4th quarter. Not many teams can say they do that in 1 year, let alone 4 in a row. Excuse me, 5 in a row. I was wrong. 5 in a row.
Bailey comes down with the rebound. Jeremiah pushes it up the floor.
Tallheim dumps into Skimper, tries to drop it inside to inside. Now we've got some substitutions. Kai Cox, the sophomore, into the game. Aaron Hendrickson also into the game, and Brody Preston into the game.
Yeah, and this is that JV squad I was giving props to earlier, the undefeated one so far in the year. This is pretty much those starters that are out there on the floor right now.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yep.
Into Colton Bailey. He's kind of swarmed in there looking for somewhere to go. Gets it to Drew Skimper. Drew Skimper to Kai Cox. They'll fire a 3. No good. Here's Brody Preston into the corner. He's going to go around one man, tries to drop it inside. Buffington knocks it out of bounds. Northern Valley to control underneath.
And the clock keeps ticking away as we got it over 30 points. And Kai looking for somewhere to go with it right now and gets it out to Aaron Hendrickson.
Hendrickson to come in, and he's going to fire this one. No good.
He wanted those varsity points.
Yeah, he did.
And he deserves them. He works hard.
Nava is going to see if he can get one off here before the quarters. We're at 5 seconds to go. He'll fire the long 3. No good. Weeks with a rebound, stuffed in there by Aaron Hendrickson. And that'll be it for tonight's game.